Little by little, the Chinese Communist Party has been working in overtime to censor and suppress this story. And in a lot of places, that is happening. But I want to give you this. A week after the cover-up began, the entire world was already focused on China as the virus was spreading like wildfire. The cat was out of the bag. But China was still in neck-deep to suppression and censorship. And then it was on January 8th that China allowed the officials from the U.S. CDC and I believe the WHO to visit Wuhan, where they intentionally withheld key information. Hospital workers that were being infected by coronavirus patients, you didn't get to see them. Now, why didn't we know about any of that? Because the key indicator that the virus was contagious from human to human transmission, China didn't want out. A few days later, with the CDC effectively misled, the Chinese finally reported their findings to the WHO, and it was January 14th. January 14th. This is what they told the WHO, which was later released in a tweet. Let me quote. Preliminary investigations conducted by the Chinese authorities have found no clear evidence of human-to-human transmission of the novel coronavirus, COVID-19. Really? And by the way, hashtag Wuhan and hashtag China. Just China. So they had a month of analyzing this virus, and then they destroyed all the evidence, and then they strong-armed their own scientists into submission, and then they purposely withheld really critical information from the CDC. And then they declared that, this is not contagious. Everybody is looking at China saying, oh, look at what the good things they did. They weren't as bad as they usually are. No, really? You withheld the information and destroyed the evidence to say that it could pass from human to human. So what happened? Well, the flights continued all around the world. Borders remained open. The virus spread everywhere in the world. We wouldn't even restrict travel from and to China for another 2 weeks. And Donald Trump was way ahead of the game. This is when Joe Biden was still going, You remember when Joe Biden was doing that? That's when Donald Trump sprung into action. But he was called xenophobia. Remember that? Thousands are now dead all around the world. The global economy is at the brink of a recession and possibly a depression by the third quarter, they're saying. All of this is China's fault. China lied, people died. Where's anybody saying that? Remember that? Bush lied, people died. China lied, people died. And why did they do it? What was it that was so incredibly valuable that they could risk the lives of the entire global population and the entire economy of the world? What was it?